Hi, yes, hello, and welcome back to another Millennial Movie Monday. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ashley, and if you're a returner, welcome back. I'm a millennial that likes to go back and watch your older classic movies for the very first time. I give you a preview review, which is what I think the movie's going to be about based on pop culture. We watch it together, edited, of course, because copyright, and then I give you my review. Did I like it? Did I not like it? Did it stand the test of time? And I give it stars. All based on personal preference, and what the hell do I know? I think that's the first time I've ever made it through that without breathing or messing up. Anyways, here's my shirt. Come with me if you want to live. Seems like a pretty dramatic shirt for today's movie, but if you have not read the title or seen the thumbnail, I am watching another one that I think you're gonna be like, how in the world has she lived her whole life without seeing this? It is time for Sleepless in Seattle. I feel like this is another one of those like Dirty Dancing, Indiana Jones, Back to the Future. I feel like this is just another absolute classic that everybody and their mama has seen. Everybody must see before they die. And I guess today is my day. Let's get right on into the preview review, which I am nervous to say this. Is this the one with Audrey Hepburn in it? Or is that Breakfast at Tiffany's? Because I haven't seen that one either. If it isn't Audrey Hepburn, if this isn't the Audrey Hepburn one, then I don't know who it's going to be. I know just because of the references made in like sitcoms and stuff that this is a romance. I don't know if this is comedy. I don't know if this is action and romance like True Lies. I don't think it is. I'm gonna guess this takes place in Seattle. I mean, I feel like the title's pretty self-explanatory. Somebody's in Seattle and I bet they find a connection at night. Maybe not with a woman of the night like Pretty Woman. Okay, I'm just gonna keep rambling if we don't go ahead and get this started. So no more diddle-dally and let's get right on into today's Millennial Movie Monday, which is Sleepless in Seattle.
Mommy got sick.
Chicago? Well, this isn't Seattle. Wow, Chicago's really pretty. I've never been to Chicago. Am I watching the right movie right now? Hold on. I did not know he was in this film. My heart literally skipped a beat. He's such a baby here.
Work is the only thing that will see you through this.
Maybe you should take some time off.
A place where every time I go around a corner, I don't think of Maggie.
Oh, we're going on a big adventure. Is this movie gonna make me cry? Is this movie gonna make me cry? That other guy looks really...
I know.
Oh, he was in, that's not Richard Gere. Who is that man on the far end? Okay, Tom Hanks is such a baby in this movie. Meg Ryan's gonna be in this? Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, so I guess me talking about Audrey Hepburn, is that Breakfast at Tiffany's? Rosie O'Donnell's in this? Is she still alive? Y'all wanna see what I have over here on the floor that I'm trying to find a place to hang up? Well, Baltimore is still not Seattle.
I came back because Irene threatened to put the dog to sleep if he didn't.
Why would you bring the dog into this like that? So was that Meg Ryan?
some other
I think
people.
I've only seen her in Harry Met Sally, right?
Am I what they had in mind?
Blake used to ask me that all the time when we first started dating. That guy who's standing up in the background? That's Frasier's brother from, you know, the show Frasier. I don't know his real name.
Oh my goodness.
Are you all right?
Cover your mouth when you sneeze at the dinner table.
This is a very important moment for me.
That guy was in Lake Placid.
We had some champagne, and what did we use it for?
Uncle Milton's parole.
It's a thing to celebrate.
In early June in the garden.
In the garden? Did you see how dude was sneezing around that one bouquet?
To Walter and Annie.
Aww. Cheers!
Grandmother's dress.
Oh, well, that's really special.
Of course, he was allergic to. And I got his lettuce and tomato on white.
Wow. Serendipity.
Like lettuce and tomato, without something else like tuna.
Yeah, or turkey, or ham. It is an interesting combo without a meat.
Then he held
That is
my
a very
hand.
modest neckline. You're not getting a peekaboo of nothing.
It was magic. Magic.
Oh, well, something tells me her and Walter are not magic.
Going to have a wonderful time in The sack.
Oh my God, don't talk about that with your daughter.
It's a while.
Well, we already.
Fine. Fiddle-dee-dee.
Diddle-dallying.
It's a sign.
You don't believe in signs.
I was gonna say, you just said you don't believe in that. Everything's accidental. Did the background singers just say horses, 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 horses?
Horses.
Okay, they're for sure saying horses, 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 horses.
I think he needs a new wife.
You don't like the one he has now? Where's your mom?
She died.
Bet you regret asking that.
Of Network America, and you are on the air.
You called a radio station?
Yeah, he did. He did. And now you're on the radio station.
And I thought maybe you and I could talk. It would make Jonah feel a little better.
It's a good solution.
Have you had any relationships since?
No.
No.
Because grieving takes time.
Invade your privacy.
Sure you do.
Oh? Oh?
We'll get along just fine again as soon as I break his radio.
He doesn't sleep at all.
How do you know that?
No, I think he's pretty sleepless in Seattle.
She made everything beautiful.
Am I gonna cry?
We're talking to Sleepless in Seattle.
Ah, there's the title line.
You know, maybe I'll just hustle myself out to Seattle, give him a little gift.
Everybody was listening.
Knoxville, Tennessee, you're on the air.
Knoxville.
I could get this man's address.
That's me calling, trying to give me some Tom Hanks.
It was like
Magic.
magic.
Ah, how are you guys gonna connect? I love that. I've just been sitting here staring at the Christmas light boat. I love it.
Phone service in the greater Chicago area was tied up for 2 hours.
Rosie is such a baby here.
And then suddenly, for no reason at all, he starts to talk about how much he loved his wife.
He just wanted to get it out. Sometimes you just want to share the memories with somebody.
I was listening to him talk about how much he loved his wife, and suddenly I was crying.
Same girl.
Birthday party?
They're making the album.
Oh, with all the glue. That kills me.
The only commercials that get me are "In the Arms of the Angels." Animal commercials get me every
Why
time.
do they say that he was widowed? Why don't they say he was widowered?
I think you're thinking too hard. That takes too many brain cells for me. I can't help you on that one.
A transvestite, a flasher, a junkie, a chainsaw murderer.
Sounds like take a risk.
Becky, I'm madly in love with Walter. He did the craziest thing the other night. What was that?
Exactly. You are not madly in love with Walter, and he did not do something hysterical. People named Walter don't do anything hysterical.
Register.
Register?
To vote?
Glasses, silver.
Oh, a wedding registry. I thought he meant register to vote for some reason. Wow, she looks really thrilled to be there. I have only stayed up for New Year's once. I like to go to bed early, and I don't like crowds, so I've never been to a New Year's Eve party. So why stay up if you're in your own home by yourself? That made me sound so lame. She says as she sits in an attic.
Happy New Year.
He's got a picture of his mom beside his bed. Like right beside his pillow. I still just don't know how we're gonna get Meg Ryan's character, I can't remember her name. I don't know how we're gonna get Meg to Sleepless in Seattle. I don't know how we're gonna get her to Tom. I mean, she's a journalist, so she could get sent on a story to cover this big blow up radio event, you know? This movie's gonna make me cry!
Here's to us. You used to say, here's to us.
But she's not there anymore! And she's gone. Oh, okay. I did good. I almost cried.
You on the radio. I told everyone about it.
Well, that's embarrassing. Don't tell everyone about it.
Problem,
I was just tossing and turning last night. You know what that's like, Sam.
Sleepless in Baltimore. Wait, this is Seattle. They're in Seattle. She is also sleepless in Seattle.
Well, I've got a rush. La decorateur calls. Bye.
I hate her jacket. That's such an ugly color green, in my opinion.
What do they call that when everything intersects?
the Bermuda Triangle.
You're not wrong. Oh, he's getting fan mail.
Sleepless in Seattle, Care Doc.
Not fan mail. It's lady friend mail.
Give them our address.
They called and asked for it.
No, you can't just give people. You're gonna have stalkers show up.
Do you know where Oklahoma is?
Somewhere in the middle.
I'm not even gonna think about what.
That's my guess too.
I hated my third grade teacher. Wait a minute. She is my third
Don't
grade
judge a
teacher.
book by its.
Ask them if they want to have a drink.
Or a slice of pizza.
Not dinner, not necessarily on the.
No, dinner's like a second date. The first date is always drinks and leave.
If you like them, you can always ask them to dinner. But if not, you can just say, "Well, that was great."
And then you're like, I gotta go, and never see him again.
It still works this way.
It doesn't. They ask you.
That little kid looks really familiar too. Everybody in this movie looks so familiar.
In the movies, women are always scratching up the men's back and screaming and stuff when they're having sex.
No more television for you, sir. Oh wow, he's got a dehumidifier, he's got Kleenexes, he's got everything. Wow, girl, you have settled into your 60s really quick. Why is there a dunce cap? Oh, that's like an old megaphone for cheerleading. Speaking of dunce caps, I need one. She's taller than her refrigerator?
Remember Marooned in Miami? Disappointed in Denver.
I'm a big fan of her alliterations. Millennial Movie Mondays. Awkward Ashley.
Then after a while,
Are you peeling an apple? Are you a child? How is someone so pretty when they cry?
to help her out.
I can't relate. It's not me. Well, hey, his address is out there now, girl. Like, you can go find him. I guess that's a little too far. If he thinks the letters are too far, then probably showing up at his house is too far.
Dennis, I really do. Are you happily married?
What?
Straight to the question.
I got married because Betsy said we had to break up or get married. So we got married.
That's not romantic.
So what we think of as fate is just two neuroses knowing they're a perfect match.
And pheromones. You got some pheromones and hormones going on in there.
It rains 9 months of the year in Seattle.
I know.
Does it really?
Is end up always wondering what might have happened and knowing I could have done something.
That'll get you on anything. Relationships, career, anything.
I mean, you can't even turn on the news nowadays without hearing about how some babe thought some guy's butt was cute.
Is that how y'all feel watching my reviews and I see somebody's butt and I'm like, oh my god, a butt? Tom Hanks, you got a cute butt! You got a cute butt!
First, you have to be friends. You have to like each other. Then you neck.
If this is the new way of doing it, what was the old way of doing it?
Tiramisu.
What is tiramisu?
You'll find out.
I don't know what that is.
See.
What is
Some
it?
woman is going to want me to do it to her, and I'm not going to know what it is.
I know it's a food.
Do that. I wouldn't
What do you mean,
know
how do you do it? You call her up, you say, come on,
What
let's
are
get
in
together.
those
We'll
little
look at-
shells? Are those oysters?
But who knows what he didn't realize?
Oh,
Okay, I haven't
like
seen
you
that
did
movie.
with
I'm
Diane
getting Cary
Cannon?
Grant
Oh, yeah,
confused
sure.
with
Hello, Diane.
Humphrey Bogart. I'm getting them confused. Sorry. I was thinking of Casablanca. We'll always have Paris. I feel like this review is so hectic so far, and I'm so sorry. But we've come to expect nothing less.
Jonah?
You're not gonna freak out that your kid's not answering you?
If you play this backwards, it says Paul is dead.
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand. I didn't, that.
Hi and goodbye.
H and G. I'm gonna start saying that. I mean, they're little kids. What's the worst they're gonna do, right? I mean, I'm not a parent, but I feel like that's an okay age to be alone together. Maybe? Look at how large his shirt pockets are. It takes up the entire torso. Who you gonna call up? You gonna call up the decorator? Ask her, see if she wants to look at some of your swatches.
At 7:30 for dinner. Great.
You have a date for the first time in like a year and a half.
People knew how to be in love.
You're a basket case.
Thank you, Rosie.
I've never written a letter like this in my life.
That's what everyone writes.
I mean, that's a really good point. You gotta be spicy. Spice it up.
Unexpected. You think you can tell what he's like by just looking at him, but you can't.
Yeah, you can. He's like a stale Ritz cracker, but not even name brand.
Sunset, Valentine's Day.
But you already have plans in New York with Walter.
I'll be in New York with Walter.
Exactly. It's like perfect, but also a problem. How are we gonna sneak away from Walter on Valentine's evening? I don't know what movie this is, and I feel like it's a spoiler in case I ever do watch it, so I don't know what to do right now except shield my hands and not really listen and keep talking and talking and talking and talking and talking, because if it's the favorite part for Rosie, then I bet it's the climax of the movie, and if I do watch the movie, then I don't want to watch this.
We've already missed the spring.
But apparently it's going to be a great cry fest right here. I don't even know what movie this is that they're watching.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm here. I'm coming.
He's yelling in his sleep for his mom.
What do you think happens to someone after they die?
Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started.
I'm starting to forget her.
That's the one. That'll do it.
Curly strip.
Okay, well now I understand the importance of Meg Ryan peeling an apple earlier.
I love you, Dad.
I'm sorry. Isn't that the worst part? If somebody dies, it's like, after a while you forget. Oh my god, I need to talk about this in therapy! Okay. I gotta watch a movie. I don't have time for an emotional crisis. Are you gonna go? Did she get out of the cab and she's already there? I don't know, I was too busy crying.
Fine, I'm fine. Listen.
Oh, she didn't go to Seattle. She's still at work. Okay, so she's still at home. What kind of computer is this? Is this the internet? Because that sure as shit ain't Google. Or is she just searching like a records thing? He did what? I mean, good for him for holding a world record, but he was also arrested? Oh, it's like 4 different people by the same name.
Either by midnight or 8:30 if disaster strikes. Here's one for the both of us.
Drinks is 8:30 if it's bad. Midnight if it's drinks, dinner, and possibly a quick little visit.
Where is Seattle? Right. Where's Baltimore? Ah, it's right there.
Even farther away than Tulsa. What you doing with the sugar cubes?
You look good.
You look good yourself.
What is that brooch, girl?
Excuse me, Mr. Baldwin.
Yes.
There's a phone call for you.
At the restaurant? Oh, probably his kid. Okay.
Jessica's parents are travel agents, and Jessica's...
Oh my god, that's so funny. Why is Jonah like so smart?
Do you have kids?
No.
You want mine?
I think you need to reword that because she could mean something else. Who is this private investigator and why is this happening?
And let me guess, you must be Jonah.
I mean, it's not hard to guess. He only has 1 kid. Oh my god, and I thought I had a bad laugh. It's a bad laugh, isn't it, Beans?
Song and dance about, oh, I don't know, I'm stupid, you tell me.
Jonah hates his life right
Hey,
now.
Jonah, bring...
More often.
You're right. Camping is good. Time for bed.
Thanks for dinner. I never saw anybody cook potatoes that way.
How'd she cook the potatoes? Oh, she's doing the laugh and lean. She's really into him. She's trying to get her some of that Tom Hanks, and honestly, same. Oh, already y'all kissing? Jonah, you gotta get the other woman in here. Are you trying to hide in the closet? Would Walter really be upset that you're listening to this? Couldn't you just say that, your friend got you hooked on it and, like it's a soap opera?
No, I know, Walter. It doesn't make any sense at all. Thank God my life is in place.
Yeah, and you're definitely not questioning anything.
It's YOH. Yeah. What's that? Your only hope.
YOH, your only hope. This girl was coming up with acronyms before texting ever existed.
Like those little snow globes? You shake them up and then the snow floats down?
Did you have to explain what a snow globe was?
Maybe when I come back, the 2 of us ought to spend some time together on our own. What do you think?
That's very forward.
Bye, Jonah.
Bye.
She tosses her hair a lot. Why does she do this?
Because it gets on her nerves.
This is what single people do. They try other people on and see how they fit.
Yeah, they're like shoes.
Nobody's perfect.
No, it's like a shirt. Well, it is like shoes, because sometimes when you're single, you're trying on 2 at a time. Girl, he's right in front of you. And she just doesn't notice? I guess she hasn't seen his picture yet.
She says you knew Annie in another life.
Who's Annie?
The one who wrote it.
These are big conversations for 8-year-olds to have.
The reason I know this and you don't is because I'm younger and pure, so I'm more in touch with Jessica.
You know what? I like Jessica. Listen, I have to admit, like, I am so glad that I was not alive during map days because I never would have traveled. I cannot read a map to save my life. God, she's so pretty. Look at her hair, look at her face, look at her eyes, look at her jawline, look at her nose. Well, this is precious. Them having a father-son moment. Oh no! Oh no! That is not good! Well, that'll get you noticed. Do you want to get out of the road or something? You want to get out of the road?
I mean, when you're walking down the street naked and everyone is looking at you?
No.
Love that dream.
I've never had a naked dream, like a public speaking and you're naked on the stage. I've never had one of those.
MFEO.
Made for each other.
Oh. It is cute.
It means nothing. It was written before I went out there. Before the hoe.
I love how this movie says hoe so much.
You saw her in the airport and then here?
When I tried to talk to her.
But that's not Veronica. So who was that? Oh, his wife. Okay.
She laughs like a hyena.
Is this true?
No.
That brings back a lot of trauma for me because people told me that in high school. But facts are facts.
I need a new wife.
Oh, you're kidding.
Not that you need a new wife. He just said that he wants his dad to be happy and he hasn't been happy since his wife died.
And he's very bitter. And you think that he's just
Is this what I looked and sound like when it was after Still Magnolias and Fried Green Tomatoes? Was it this?
Oh, goodness.
That's a chick's movie.
Sounds like it.
Because Jim Brown is throwing these hand grenades down these air shafts.
Oh my god, if they keep describing movies that I haven't seen yet, they're gonna ruin all the movies for me.
He busted his neck when they were
I now realize that this is sarcasm, but still, I don't want to hear the details just in case I ever make it to that movie.
Do you know how much money it costs to go to New York? Nobody knows.
Valid. True. Why is a 9-year-old girl eccentric?
Window. Do you want a food plate?
So is this like the internet as a baby?
This is real. Everything else is what happens when you watch too many movies.
So she's headed to go see Walter. Stand by your man. Oh wait, I got to the chorus way too soon. Stand by your beans.
I think I got nervous. No, but that's normal, right?
Yeah, cold feet before your wedding.
I think I thought it was too perfect.
That's exactly what she thought.
Exactly. 8 is too few. 12 is...
I don't even know. If I had to plan a dinner for 10 people, I don't even know who I would invite. I don't think I even talked to 10 people. That's so pretty.
It was my mother's. I had them size it down. She had really fat fingers.
That's a detail you could have left out, but okay.
Surprises are highly overrated.
I mean, that was kind of a surprise. You didn't expect him to give you his mother's ring.
The fact is, you're not going to like any woman because it isn't your mother.
Ooh, both of those sentences hurt my feelings.
Destroyed your life because he had to go up for a weekend special at the Holiday Inn.
Oof. Tensions are high at the Baldwin household. Your outfit's original.
When does it leave?
7:30.
Why y'all got so many clocks on your mantle?
I'm going to meet my new mother.
That's heavy. Maybe, don't open with that line, because that's a lot of pressure. Oh no! I mean, Annie has to show in order to resolve this plot, but like, how long is Jonah gonna have to stand there and wait for her?
There's something I have to tell you.
She's gonna tell him about the Empire State Building and Sleepless in Seattle? Jonah's been there all day. Do I get to see Annie confront Walter? Wow! What? Oh my god, I'm sweaty. Walter handled that a lot better than I thought he would. Go! Go! Go to them!
I have to go.
Well, yeah, I don't know why you're still at the table. You just broke up with the man. I wouldn't just be sitting there hanging out with him. Are you kidding me? If I would have pulled that stunt right there, my parents would have bent me over on the top of the Empire State Building and wore my ass out. You're doing like a it's sprinkling and I should jog to not get very wet kind of jog. You're not doing the love of my life is at the top of the Empire State Building possibly and I'm very late kind of run. Okay, just wait by the elevator. If they're up there, they gotta come down.
What do you mean, okay?
No!
Wouldn't you like to have a dog?
If this happens again, I quit. I'm done. I'm turning it off and I'm mad. I'm gonna punch a hole in the wall! Are they gonna come back for his backpack? Oh, they have to.
You're Annie?
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? I'm sorry. Am I gonna cry again? Do y'all want to say more words? Can you really pay like money to have the Empire State Building like lit up differently? Because if so, that's really neat. Okay, no end credit scene. Let's talk about it. Oh my goodness. Okay, number one, I guess I did get Breakfast at Tiffany's confused with this because I thought Audrey Hepburn was in this, but I think that's Breakfast at Tiffany's. OMG, number one, Tom Hanks was a baby in this. Number two, I don't think I've seen Meg Ryan since Harry Met Sally. I thought it was going to be another 80s cheese, like Dirty Dancing. I had so much fun. I love this way more than I love Dirty Dancing. And honestly, I enjoyed Roxanne, but I think I enjoy Sleepless in Seattle more than I enjoyed Roxanne. Both great, but I'm just saying since they were back to back, I want to compare the two. Like, I think I had more fun in this one than I did Roxanne. And I don't know what made it so fun for me, but it was. And listen, we could have shaved 20 minutes off this movie if Annie would have kept her ass at the elevators and waited for them to come down. Oh my god. This movie was so cute. I get it. I get it now. It is an 80s classic and everybody needs to see it. Even if you're not into rom-coms, I feel like there's enough happening that it doesn't feel like a rom-com. I haven't watched any other movies with the fun concept of like a talk radio station, you know? And like the anonymous person, you know? I think it's a fun little idea, like an original little plot to me. I love Tom Hanks. I love Meg Ryan. I just love this movie. 5 out of 5 stars. This was a great time. Sleepless in Seattle. Such a great movie. Timeless treasure and classic. Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, stick around. Links to social media down below if you want to be my friend outside of the YouTubeverse. And I guess I'll see you right back here on Friday for The Untouchables. Have a great week. Bye.